Hello, I'm back. Sorry to show my ugly face again.
Well, at least you got this one to look at as well.
Alright, so, we're actually gonna do a tag team of one of the other X games. Don't worry, it's a good one this time.
As soon as I heard that you were planning on doing X4, I thought, I gotta get in on this, because X4 is my absolute favourite in the series.
X4 is my second personal favourite. We're coming damn close to X1. X4 is still a great game regardless. I already did an X playthrough of this game. This time we're going to do a tag team through Zero's story.
Yep. Because this is the first one where Zero is fully playable and not afraid of boss doors.
Yeah. Zero's getting a lot of love for this Your Ideas live stream. So, when did you first start playing X4, Tom?
I think it was about 7 or 8 years ago, I want to say. I first played it by emulator, because, I mean, an original copy went for a lot, and we didn't have the Mega Man X collection that was released in the USA, or any other means of getting it by a PS Store, so that was my only option if I didn't want to spend a load of money on it.
That actually reminds me, I forgot to mention it during my X6 live stream. Earlier this year, when I went to London MCM Comic-Con, I actually spotted physical copies of X5 and X6. They were going for £130 each.
Jeez.
No.
I mean, I even have an original copy of X5 and I didn't pay that much.
Yeah, I'm so glad the Legacy Collection is out right now so that everyone can play these games, because it wasn't until the Legacy Collection came out where I could finally play X4. Because before the Legacy Collection came out, I only got to play X1, X2, X3, and X8.
Mm-hmm. Mega Man X4.
Alright, game start. Ooh, before we start though, go over to Zero. Alright, hold R1. Press right on the D-pad 6 times.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let go of R1. Circle. Start.
Hold circle and start?
Yeah. We should have activated the code.
Ah, the code! But
Right.
firstly, cutscene time.
Oh, goody. Cutscenes.
Oh, we're gonna have a ball with this.
Listen to them voices.
He is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't want to wake you up while I recorded my voice acting. Yeah, like, I'm going to assume, yeah, they shared the same voice talent that the Mega Man 8 characters had.
Yeah.
That guy just came and killed us both.
Again.
I was a camera for something and she kept getting stronger.
Alright. The code won't show up here, it will show up when we actually start playing the game. Hopefully.
Put that away. I don't want to risk it. Also, I have no mail.
Yeah, we got it! The Black Zero code.
Ah, sweet.
Like, the Black Zero code, like, in other X games, mainly X5 and X6, Black Zero increased Zero's attributes, such as it made his Z-Saber stronger, it buffed up his defenses. In X4, it's purely just a cosmetic upgrade. I like
It
to...
looks good on him though.
Yeah, it looks great. I always put this code on when I'm playing a Zero in this game. I like to technically think Black Zero was introduced in Mega Man X2, just because of, you know, we fought that fake Zero in X2 before the real Zero came along. I like to think Zero stole his parts because he thought Black was cooler.
Black is the new black.
Yes, indeed.
I just love how swift his sword strikes are.
Oh yeah. Like, in X4, I prefer playing as Zero over X.
And I always love dashing through the doors. You gotta do that. Dragoon!
Magma Dragoon. So yeah, the Sky Lagoon was being attacked by Mavericks when Zero was called, and now the Sky Lagoon is coming down, and it will kill hundreds of thousands of civilians below. Like I said, this is way darker than the classic games.
Oh yeah.
Just look at all them ruins. So, yeah, I was really excited to play X4. In fact, like, I think I want to say, I think I played this game after I obviously played X1 on the Legacy Collection. Although, I could be wrong with that. I could have played X2 and X3 before then too. It's been a
I think
while.
you did mention you'd played X2 before.
Yeah, I played X1 and X2 first on the Wii Virtual Console. X3 on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Only proper way to play it because that's the most expensive one of the lot.
Yeah, for some bizarre reason.
And it's not even the best one.
Iris!
Ah, yes. Iris.
Zero's sort of girlfriend.
Yeah, it's hinted at.
Yeah, like, this is the first time Iris is introduced in this game, like, but it's sort of hinted at, yeah. And we're fighting a giant dragon.
This game. It's a bloody dragon. What do you do?
Yeah. I've actually managed to, I've never done this with X, but I've managed to take down this dragon without taking any damage. Like, as with traditional Mega Man X games, like, the intro boss is intimidating in size, but incredibly easy.
See how little health I lost there, and I was just, you know, going all out attack. Just attack, attack, attack.
And there's the Colonel.
The Colonel has even better voice acting.
That pathetic attempt at a British accent. Iris is just as bad, if not worse.
Oh, yes. You become Maverick. What?
Soldiers never drop their weapons.
Going the old death before dishonor.
Prefer war over dishonor and shame. You're going to get dishonored and shame anyway. Just go back to the HQ for questioning. Like, yeah, we'll go over, like, from what I know...
Save?
Yeah, go over Data 6.
Okay. We got Black Zero
So
anyway.
from what I understand, like, Reploforce is a military force comprised of Reploids that used to work for the Maverick Hunters, but they don't work with each other anymore. And yeah, the Colonel just now came to rescue Iris from the Sky Lagoon. He says they're not responsible for the Sky Lagoon attack, but when asked to come back, drop his weapon and come back for questioning, he's like, fuck you, war.
I mean, if you're innocent, then, you know, you shouldn't be afraid.
Yeah, like, why? Like, wouldn't it be better to just, you know, just cooperate with reasonable demands rather than just, you are asking me to drop my sword? I had this since childhood. No. War, bitch. Just, that is incredibly stupid. Oh, and there's one line mentioned in this cutscene. This is neither rebellion against our human creators. Well, I'll get into that when we get into the Mavericks. And yes, that's seriously Sigma's voice. Spoiler alert, it's Sigma. Except, no it's not, except they clearly revealed him right there.
So, this is great. Are we going to try and go through all these stages in one go to avoid
yeah.
backtracking?
Yeah, we're gonna try and go through a non-backtracking
Because the
route
game
if
is
possible,
designed in such a way that you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna, the next stage I tackle, I'm gonna make sure we don't backtrack for anything. Repliforce officers have already occupied cities. Again, not insurrection or rebellion against human creators, and yet Repliforce officers are attacking and occupying civilizations. What the hell is the matter with these guys? Okay, so we have a spider in the jungle.
I shotgun Cyber Peacock stage.
Okay, we have a peacock in the internet. We have an owl about to attack a city. Magma Dragoon is a traitor. If they know that, then they should know that Repliforce was never behind the attack on Sky Lagoon. Just go after him and be done with it. Repliforce attacked the city and left. Again, not insurrection. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. We have the abandoned lab is now operational. A military train is moving supplies, cut off Repliforce's supply route. And last but not least, we've discovered a hidden snow base. The first stage we are going to tackle, we're going after the trader.
Yeah. I mean, design-wise, Magma Dragoon is a fan favourite.
Yeah, I
Maverick,
love it
and you can clearly see why. I mean, and his level is one of the better fire levels, I'll say.
I really do enjoy his musical theme too.
I mean, according to the Quarter Guy, Fire Mavericks are hit or miss. They're either really good or Flame Ironheart.
Flame, yeah. Don't remind me, man. I gotta play that game later. Anyway, yeah, like, I like the Fire Mavericks. I really do like Magma Dragoon, Burn Dino Rex, Flame Mammoth,
Flame Stag.
Flame Stag. Yeah, I enjoy him. Let me think. What other Fire Mavericks were there?
Blaze, Heatnix, and Burn Reef
Oh,
are
yeah.
the only other ones I can think of.
I do enjoy Blade. Yeah, no, I enjoy a majority of the Fire Mavericks. Again, I'm being reckless like an X6, and I don't give a damn. Alright, so here we go. Just avoid these fireballs.
Nice.
There we go. Normally you would need the double jump or the electro web with X, but yeah, you don't actually need them. You can just, you gotta make the very tip of the... Ooh!
Okay, overly cautious mode, engage.
Oh yeah.
Get him a ride armor.
Hope I get some health. Oh yeah. And try not to get as damaged if I can help it.
Looks like you may have to...
Don't worry, I have confidence.
Okay.
Okay, so, here we
It'll
go.
be better for the viewers anyways. This is like showing what you can do. You can take the ride armor into this fight.
And it's pretty cool. Now, why did Magma Dragoon betray the Maverick Hunters? We'll find out after this fight. Ooh, yeah.
That wasn't lucky. He's got moves from Street Fighter, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, like the Hadouken and the Shoryuken.
Yeah.
Well, this is a Capcom franchise.
It was a valiant attempt.
Alright, well, I have confidence I'll beat him this time.
To be fair, he's quite fun to fight without his
Yeah.
weakness. Which for Zero, I don't think he has a weakness.
He's easier with X because his weakness stumbles him. Zero, he's even hard. He's one of the hardest foes to fight with Zero.
Oh, yeah. You're doing well, so...
Don't jinx it! Ah!
Me and my big mouth.
Oh, shit. Okay, I've got 2 lives left. I can do it. I know I can. I've done it before. And I'll prove it. Right here. For you non-believers. Alright, here we go. Is he gonna kick? Yeah. Sometimes he kicks when he jumps, sometimes he doesn't. Hadouken! I'm just forgetting my strategies with this guy.
I never really got that tactic, to be honest.
What the
How you were able to, like, you know, get that shipping damage.
I watched the anime, okay? Leave it alone. Never read the manga. Don't want to. Watch the anime.
There we go!
Oh, put it there, man!
Yeah, it's a simple trick, just rapidly tap them simultaneously.
I bet Dragoon thought he had it there, but
Yeah, so
he
why
simply did not know what hit
So
him.
why did Dragoon betray the Maverick Hunters? He wanted to fight X and Zero. Kind of a weak motivation.
Eh.
Oh, that's the first Maverick done and over with. And we got Ryu Engine. Basically, it's our own Shoryuken with the sword. Okay,
There's
so,
a reason why we wanted to get that as soon as possible.
yeah.
Okay.
So, which Maverick are we?
I think I'm going to go for Jet Stingray next, because you get useful abilities from him. And there's an energy tank in this stage, so...
Better you than me with this stage. Like, I kind of fumbled a bit with this stage earlier today, or earlier yesterday.
Well, I definitely don't think this is as bad as Squid Adlers in X5.
Oh yeah, because Squid Adler, like, I can't tell what it is. It kind of, the scenery just kind of blurs together in Squid Adler stage, which kind of hurts my eyes a bit.
I think it's one of these.
That's the heart tank.
There we go. You've got to use the dash button in good faith, because if you use it at the wrong moments, it can be a suicide button, basically.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, that first bit wasn't too bad.
The energy tank's even worse. trust
Yeah.
us.
I think if I can remember where it is, I should be okay.
Ah, and there's Jet Stingray. We get to fight him this early.
He doesn't even wait until you get to the boss door.
Yeah, you can actually damage him by charging him into him with the ride bike.
I mean, it doesn't affect the boss fight at the end, but
I wish that was a detail of attention they really, you know, capitalized upon. Because damaging him here should make the fight a little, should add a bonus handicap to the fight.
I got it.
Nice!
There we go.
And we're gonna get a full health. There we
Yeah. Now I have a tactic for Jet Stingray with Zero.
Again, like, Magma Dragoon's weapon doesn't really hurt Jet Stingray, it's just, with Zero being a little more versatile than X, we can tackle these Mavericks in any order we want if we feel
Yeah,
like it.
I just hug the wall and then snipe him back here.
And get rid of the little Stingrays. How dare you, they're my children. I also really enjoy the boss theme to this in this game.
If there's anything I will say about X4, its soundtrack is incredible. I know that's a thing of the X series, but X4 soundtrack might be my favourite. It's a toss-up between this and X5, really, but...
My personal favourite soundtrack is still X1.
That's still a great soundtrack.
Like, the X4 has good music too, but the only difference is with this and X1 for me, it's that I enjoy the music, but it's not. Most of the tracks aren't really music that I'd listen to on their own. It's more something I enjoy as I'm playing through the game. It's not like I can
Alright, you
listen.
give me yellow health. You're not winning, you're losing.
Like I can listen to Flame Mammoth's theme on its own just fine and really rock out to it. I can listen to Gates' Lab theme and rock out to it immensely. Oop, he's gonna.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, those pink stingrays will just dive bomb on you.
Okay, I think I got him now.
You got him.
Yeah, there we go.
Good job.
Thank you.
So that's Stingray out of the picture.
And now you get the ability to air dash.
Nice.
That should come in handy.
Iron Kyaku.
Sometimes it can be quite fun trying to pronounce these names.
Yeah. It's just like pronouncing Welsh names.
Putting Y's and W's wherever they can.
I'm going after this one next. Hey Tom, do we have a rolled up piece of newspaper? In fact,
Or an enormous bathtub.
how much I want that as a joke weapon for Zero, like, you know, with Mega Man X8 had lots of weapons for Zero. I want that to be a joke weapon.
If there is one thing I can really praise about this game is the level themes. While they're nothing original, I mean you got jungles, volcanoes, snow caps. It's stuff we've seen before, but this game really does try to give itself, its own identity and make each level feel unique.
Yeah.
Something which I think X3 kind of missed the mark on, because that game suffered from kind of generic level design. It really is. I think out of all the X games, this one definitely has the most color. Oh yeah. I mean, look at them the rainbow and the waterfall.
This look familiar?
Ah yes. The real Super Mario Brothers 2. Well, it's one that gets referenced more than the Japanese one, let's be fair, so...
Yeah. Ah. There we go. Oh, and one cool thing about X4 is like it carries on what Mega Man 8 did, where if you enter the second half of the level, your health and ammo energy refills. So it's refreshing for newcomers.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try. Yep. I think this will be a good opportunity to show off the new weapon we got.
That move has since become, very iconic for Zero.
A lot of the moves have, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always a downward stab, there's always an upward swipe, there's always something I can't name.
Though the fire weapon definitely seems to be most associated with the uppercut.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna show why we wanted to do
Oh yeah.
Magma Dragoon first.
We gotta burn this log here and get the heart tank. We needed Magma Dragoon's weapon to really get there. So in hindsight, I could have burned that log there, and that would have been a shortcut, but whatever. Okay, so here we are. I like the little pose he's just doing.
Yeah. It's like he was sliding through there.
Web Spider was apparently guarding a giant cannon in the jungle.
Is that the prototype of the Enigma?
Could very well be. It looks like Spider and Zero knew each other.
When I'm playing as X, the Spider's usually the one who I go for first, because once you know how to dodge his lightning web, he's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Or you can just dash right underneath him.
Yeah.
The web can't make sharp turns like that.
No. I mean, it can do a lot of damage if it catches you, but it can be easily avoided, so don't let it catch you.
Yeah. It was honestly kind of tricky the first time I fought him, but then again, it was the first time I fought him. You get better at the game.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, I got him below half health, I think. Come on, down here, little spider. Alright, the second phase of the fight.
Nowhere safe anymore. Even if you get in a mission, it's all like slowly get you out, and then somebody
Alright, get off! Oh, bugger. I'm gonna... No! Ooh! That was close.
We are playing with fire here.
No, we're playing with a spider. Got him! Ooh! That was cutting it
You
too
really like
close.
living on the edge, man. Living a life on the edge of a knife.
Of my own energy sword, yeah. Alright, there we go. That's the spider taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I still wish we had that newspaper.
Yeah.
Take a swig of my Lucasade.
Raijin Geki. Lightning attack.
Oh, I killed it out myself.
Alright, so what guy are you going for next?
I'm gonna go for Cyber Peacock because I want to show off his level.
Really? I usually go for Split Mushroom's weapon first before tackling this guy. You're feeling brave.
I mean, I just want to like point it out before we even go into this level. This stage theme is quite possibly my favourite in the series. I just love it. Now, but this main stage's gimmick is you're given sort of time attacks to get through these rooms.
Ooh, watch out for the lemons.
Yeah, and you have to get through in a certain time to get the best rank.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get an item for it, like this. I get
an extra life.
That'll come in handy if I should fuck up later.
Okay. Alright. Can you do this?
Of course I can. I believe
This will be quite amazing. Then again, if I can somehow keep my cool, somewhat keep my cool for an X6 live stream, you can do this.
Yeah. Well, I've already got the heart container, so...
Yeah, you got the heart container.
Unless I stupidly jump over it, which I haven't done.
I've never seen anyone stupidly jump over it.
Now, this is a form that can be a little tricky, so...
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
I thought you were gonna... Ugh.
There is some room for error. Oh, shit.
No. Let go, Lemon. Let go. I think you've got to be like, get caught by these lemons once. Ooh, nice. Go on, you can make it.
Yeah, it is
Good job,
It is a
man.
bit more lenient, that one is, so...
Oh, wow.
So you are allowed some error.
That energy tank. Yeah, so actually, for X's playthrough, the item layout is rather different.
Yeah, you get the heart container energy tank one stage earlier, and you get an armor piece if you get through that.
If you get through the third part.
And now this room has gravity flip-flopping. Did I just... Oh wait, I'll just...
Yeah, there we go.
There was always a simple solution.
Yeah, so the reason why we're here is because Cyber Peacock wants to destroy the internet.
Ah, so it's the FCC, basically.
Yeah, I reserve the right to watch as much porn as I want, thank you very much.
What you do is you roll this ball down here.
Alright, there we go.
So yeah, this is quite a short stage, because I mean a lot of it is based on speedrunning. Now you know you mentioned I was feeling daring. I'm gonna try and do this guy Buster only.
What? You mean Z-Saber only?
Oh.
And what?
C-Saber only, sorry, I got a bit confused.
I had a lot of trouble, like, with the guy, because I didn't know what his weakness was at first. We have his weakness, and
Yeah.
you're not going to use it?
Well, if I'm struggling, I'll use it, but I just wanna show off.
Show off what Cyber Peacock's moves are, and you just want to show off.
Yeah,
Ooh, yes.
because this fight really
Yeah,
can keep
'cause-
you on your toes.
Yeah, for the first half of the fight, Cyber Peacock appears where you are, so try and use that to your advantage.
Okay, that was my first split up. Okay, now this is
This is the one I had trouble with, because he fires aiming feathers at you. I didn't know. Excuse me. I didn't know they exploded at after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so you gotta keep them going as long as you can.
They're doing very well, man.
Yeah. Okay, but I've got room for error. There we go.
There we go. Good job, man. You're a braver man than I am.
So I think we've taken half of them on now.
We've definitely taken on half of them now.
Gosh, they found a way to bring it over at all. You know the green area that's running about the TV set? They found a way to slide me to push me out of it.
All a load of Raku hoo-ha, if you ask me. Giga attack button on the ground. So basically just press the R2 button. Oh, we got a message from Repliforce. The Colonel wants to meet us. What should we do?
Ah, yes, another glorious cutscene with best voice acting. Now, if you're playing as X, this would be a boss fight.
Yeah, you actually would have to fight the Colonel here. Here, this is just a cutscene. Like, Zero, seriously, like, if the Colonel asked that, that means he had no intention to fight you. So you just attacked him right out of the blue there. Completely unprovoked.
I mean, of course you gotta expect Zero would defend himself.
But still, don't attack him like that. Oh, Jesus, Iris. And also, how can robots be brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zero apparently actually has history with the Colonel and Iris. Which makes Zero's side of the story more interesting than X's. Because X gets absolutely crapped on in this game.
He does.
Alright, so, there we go. Alright, so. Alright, so the next Maverick I'm going after is this guy.
Probably the best choice of the ones that were left.
Yes, it's a mushroom.
A mushroom that's inspired by Gemini Man, as you'll see later in the fight.
Yeah. Here we go. That guy. Yes.
I do like the effect of the spinning staircase.
Yeah. It was a good effect at the time. I mean, this was a 32-bit 2D game, so... And... Oh yeah, I should point... Yeah, I know Some Call Me Johnny brought this up in his review of X4, like... Like, Capcom originally didn't want this game to... Oh wait, was it Capcom or Sony that... No, it was Sony. They didn't want a 2D game for their system. They wanted to push more for 3D games. But, no, Capcom said, yeah, we're gonna make this is a 2D game, deal with it. And it still looks really good today.
When Capcom made wise decisions.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, they did a good job with Mega Man 11, I'll say that much.
There we go. There we go, mini boss time. And there's spikes below us.
Whenever I'm playing this game with X, sometimes I'll save this stage till a bit later when I've got the aiming laser, because that wrecks this boss. Oh, that wrecks it as well.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Come on! Come on! Oh, there it is. Wreckage.
Yep. Well, I do not want to clean up.
It's cleaned up for us. The spikes are gone. Yuck. Is there a bouncy ball going on around here? Probably not the best idea to do it in a room full of people and electrical equipment.
The potential havoc that can ensue.
Alright, heart tank. I gotta time it just right here. Yeah!
Even if the platform falls, there is still a way to get it. It requires a trickier jump, but it's still doable.
There we go.
Whereabouts is it?
My, oh, it's right under my foot.
Yeah,
oh, go, Gus. There we go. These flowers are a lot easier to take out with Zero, just because it has so many more frames than X's Buster.
Races would be taking him out.
Yeah, it would be. They don't even realise their own hypocrisy.
Come on, come on.
Ow, sorry. Good aim there. That was aimed at...
There we go.
And ammo we don't need. There's the mushroom. When X confronts Mushroom, I do like his wording with X. Like, X just asks, like, who ordered you? And Mushroom's like, take a wild guess.
That attack also sort of reminds me of Astro Man from Mega Man and Base, for where he can copy himself.
Huh. This came out before Mega Man and Base, didn't it? Oh,
I think it did,
right.
yeah.
He's doing his second strategy.
Here's the Gemini Man comparison. Yeah, except one goes faster than the other. The original, I believe.
I got both. Nice. Well, we showed off that strategy.
Okay, we've nearly got him.
Got him.
Alright.
And by defeating him, we get my favourite ability with Zero in this game.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean.
Huh? Possibly better than the room or space. Yeah. Less speed.
Kuenbu, which is basically the double jump and the somersault swing.
Oh yeah.
I love that. It absolutely shreds through enemies.
It's the same with Grizzly Slash from X5. And now I have the ability to double jump. I'm gonna take on the walrus.
Da Walrus.
Tuss.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the deal with this guy is he joined Repliforce just so he could get away with doing whatever the hell he wanted. Hey, Billy!
Oh yeah! That's a nice attention to detail. Now I'll go up here first because there is a light up here.
Billy Buffalo is there.
And some, health to fill up.
Fill up our energy tanks, yep. This is the best stage to grind for energy for your energy tanks, because there's this whole lot of energy up here.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All that. But I want to go back as well because there's an important
You want
item.
to show off the stage, yeah.
And there's an important item I need to get.
Oh,
There we go. Oh.
so.
Up here
We get the heart tank.
Again, that's why it's critical importance that we did Magma Dragoon as early as possible.
Yep. And got the double jump.
This section sort of reminds me of, disappearing blocks, except, not as frustrating and more easy to telegraph. There's another item up here, let's see. Okay, it's a bit tricky. There we go.
There we go. First try.
Nice reference there.
I love Lego Batman. Alright.
So that was the EX tank, if I'm right in thinking?
Yeah, that's the tank that, if you get a game over, you start with 4 lives instead of the usual 2. I mean, unlike X5 and X6, I believe if you get a game over in X4, you start with the last checkpoint before the boss. I mean, the last checkpoint before the last checkpoint before the boss. If that makes any sense. Maybe it sounded better in my head.
A lot of things do, to be fair.
You get my point. Anyway. There's the ice claw.
As you can tell, this guy does not like the heat.
You can't play with fire. Oh, and there's Chill Penguin.
Ah! Nice. I noticed.
Yeah, X4 brought back the Ice Mavericks as Easter eggs in this from previous X games before this. I'm sounding redundant tonight. I apologize.
I usually quite like the Ice Mavericks in the X games. I mean, they're not often my favourite, but they're good enough. I mean, one of the ones I quite like is Avalanche Yeti from XA. Its stage is quite fun, though. What luck?
I don't know about Avalanche Yeti stage. It lasts a bit too long for me, especially with the mini boss.
And up there is the weapon tank, which for Zero is almost kind of useless, because he doesn't really have many weapons that take energy.
Aside from Cyber Peacock's weapon.
Yeah.
But that energy refills back when you take damage or when you pick up a health, even when you pick up a health item.
But still nice to get it for completion's sake.
Yeah. Alright, so... by the way, that bird right there will flash freeze the entire area if you don't stop him.
Yeah, making the platform slippery and having hanging icicles that can damage you.
And freeze the enemies. So he's taking out his fellow employees. You're not getting the Christmas bonus, buddy.
Oh god. You just really replied to that.
Okay, here we are at the boss.
This is another boss, but if you're not bothered about backtracking, it's not a bad one to go for first, because it's quite a slow lumbering brute.
Very fancy strut you've got there.
I do like the icicle tusks, that's a nice turn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
When you use the fire weapon on him, his icicle tusks melt. Rah! Actually, I actually play. I should mention this. The Legacy Collection actually allows you to play the Japanese versions of these games.
Yeah.
And in X4, I can't understand the dialogue, but just before the health bar fills up and when that blue text box go away, they actually have some extra dialogue before the health bar fills up. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'd kind of like to know.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Walrus is taken down.
Dolores. And with that, we get his weapon.
Are you right, Suzanne?
Are you right, Susan? Are you alright, Susan?
It does sound a bit like that now you come to think about it. I mean, we probably butchered it horribly and it probably means something else. So you're going to take on the Owl of a Beast.
I'm gonna go for the owl. Oh, and I love the pronunciation of him. Yeah, just listen very carefully. Owl.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just find that kind
This
of
is a pretty
funny.
cool stage because you get to take on an Air Force.
I can see where Dr. Eggman got the inspiration for his fleet in Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah.
Look, look, the fish-themed battleships. This is another type of mech armor you can get. Just blasting my way through them. Oh, and you better move quick to get the heart tank, because that laser will...
At least you remembered it's the first one.
There we go. Oh, and nice charging up the weapon here. Instant kill lock-on missiles. Or energy ball missile thingies, whatever.
I mean, this level really wants you to use the ride armor, and you know, with the sense of power you get. I mean, it's not like the ride armor in X7 where it just feels like clunky and holds you back.
Oh, yes,
In this game, you actually want to use it.
Alright, second part of the stage.
Thank God for that push to invincibility.
By the way, screw that upper wall jump with X.
Yeah, you have to stand at a very specific spot.
Yeah. Alright, so, mini-boss time.
It's pretty easy.
I'm not going to. After this, I've got 3 hours of Pokemon Go. After this, I've got 3 hours of Pokemon Go to do.
There we go. By the way, earlier for my X playthrough, I usually used that other arm cannon part, the plasma blast, that was it. I decided to be different and go for the 4 charge shot.
Sometimes I like to alternate as well.
I don't really like the 4 charge, in all honesty. I just did it to be different.
Yeah.
And I haven't used it since my first playthrough.
And the plasma shots were one that you get in X5 anyway, so I think most people preferred that.
Yeah. Oh, ouch. Right, so his weakness is Peacock's weapon, as is the same with X. What the trick is here, in order to do more damage to Owl, you want him to get
Oh,
closer.
I've noticed that. That's just S away at his health.
There we go.
Clearly he wasn't ready.
There we go, that's the Owl taken care of.
He decides there and then he studied it, because all the troubles we've been experiencing with it. When he finally realised he thought I'd lost my work, he decides, actually,
Tenkuha.
Okay, at least that one's a bit easier to pronounce.
Alright, so basically that enhances the Z-Saber. It deflects energy shots, and does it also make it a bit stronger?
I'd like to think it does.
I like to think it does too.
I can read Japanese.
Alright, we've only got 1 Maverick to take care of now, and no backtracking! Huzzah!
And we've got a fun stage to finish on.
Look at me, I got a particle. Now my game's done.
Good stage, good music, good Maverick.
Slash Beast. I think his Japanese name is actually Slash Beastlio.
You know when we got 4? I just hit a guy, you know.
So this is like, you know, an updated version of Charge Man stage from Mega Man X5. From Mega Man 5, not X5. What am I talking about?
I was gonna say.
This
like,
game came
what?
before X5.
Yeah.
Literal response, type dot in the chat, and literally like 0.1 damage to him.
I instantly regret this! That's just a bit of fun comedy there.
It is, yeah. But again, going back to what I was saying earlier, I mean, a stage set on a moving train is nothing new, but it's the dynamics of this stage that make it so fun to play through. I mean, you've got moments where like the train uncouples, and at this point you're outside, but later you'll go through a tunnel,
Yeah.
and then there's one part where the train stops and you're on the tracks. So, you know, like I say, it feels like its own.
Oh,
I
nice.
seem to be lucky with the extra lives.
You are. Alright, take out the cannons. Ooh, nice. I gotta remember that.
And there's this part where train uncouples and you have to fight. Okay,
This
is a
spiky
bit,
thing.
what, this is a bit trickier with Zero because you gotta get a bit
Yeah.
closer.
X's plasma shots can absolutely decimate this thing.
Well, actually, I say that and I just wrecked it. Okay, I ignore what I said earlier.
Nah, this guy's way easy.
So yeah, now you go through a tunnel.
Alright. The heart tank's really easy to spot here.
Yeah, I don't know how you can miss it, really.
Like, people have said that, like, it's in one of the train cartridges, but that's not true. It's actually on top of them.
I like to go for the attack with more reach.
Ah! The purple really does mix well with the black.
It does, yeah. It's just a good look.
I love the karate chop action that comes with that mech armor.
Yeah.
Karate chop action!
And there we go, we've completed the heart.
Yeah, we've gotten everything now. Well, almost everything. We still gotta get Slash Beast's weapon.
Yeah.
I took on Magma Dragoon, Tom took on... now he's taking on Slash Beast, who's honestly another hard Maverick with Zero.
Yeah.
Mostly because you don't have the weakness that makes him stumble. How'd that happen?
Guess it just took too much damage.
Alright, the train stopped. And we're getting surrounded. But honestly, those round robots have as much dignity as the egg pawns.
I'm hearing a Rickroll. Yeah, there is. Health there. Wait for it. Wise words of John Reed. Wait for a good hit. Alright, I'm in good stead. I've got full health and 6 lives.
I do love Slash Beast's intro here. Sorry, I was late for the train. Let's fight.
Okay, the twin slasher is quite tricky to dodge.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Oh.
Move. Come on, you can do it.
Ooh, that was bad.
Oh, he did the counter attack. That's an attack that he does when he's below half health or in the yellow. Like, you've got to be careful of that, because if he succeeds, he'll do the twin slasher attack.
There we go, but I've done it.
There you go, nice.
It helps when you've got a full health bar.
There we go, that's all the Mavericks, and we don't have to backtrack for anything. Well,
We lived up to our promise. How about that?
except when we have to grind for energy in Frost Walrus's stage. But with any luck, we'll be fine.
Actually,
we'll be
we
fine.
might not have to, at least to a good degree, because, I mean, we haven't used any B tanks.
No. But then again, it's the final stages we're talking about. Okay, so,
I think we should make sure they're full before the final weapon.
Repla Force is going to space! Alright. There's the same hammerhead ships.
So yeah, we forgot to mention about Slash Beast technique. You get a dash slash, which for Zero is one of the more underwhelming things you get.
Yeah, I don't use it at all.
It is useful against one part of the final Sigma fight, and that's when he's that ground enemy that's sucking you towards
Oh
him.
yeah.
That
I've
does
never
quite-
tried that.
That does quite good damage to him.
Doing well. We're in the final stages now.
Now we fight the Colonel for real.
That was a mistake. It's really talented, less than 60% of the bar.
I can't let you through.
There you are. Have something.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
Sounds like a discount Chris Hemsworth the more I think about it.
I believe his weakness is the ice weapon.
But he's a bit tricky to hit with it. I remember when I first fought the Colonel, he used to give me trouble because I wasn't as well versed at dodging his attack.
Same here. Oh, I just had my toe on the thing.
But that wasn't a bad first attempt.
I was low on health. Alright. Here we go. Round 2. I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready. Got him. Just slashed his head.
Yeah.
Repliforce has left for the space. For the space.
The space.
The space. Even if I perish, Repliforce lives. Her brother died happily, dishonoring the Repliforce.
Oh, that's what he considers happy. So before we go to the final weapon, should I check to see our levels for the energy tanks?
I believe we're fine, but yeah, you can do so.
I suppose it's better to be safe than sorry. Actually, on second thoughts, I'll chance it because...
I believe we're good, because
Yeah.
we did get the energy tanks early on.
Yeah, we did. Don't do this to me, Iris. Final weapon.
So Iris is gone. Where is she?
Okay, I'm just gonna check. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're good. Wasn't even worth worrying about. Can I get? Yes, I can. Just about snipe him.
Because those enemies, like, they give Zero a bit of trouble, especially in X5 and X6.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're not so bad.
I haven't quite got full health, but I don't think Iris is too tough.
No, she's not.
Just need to worry about...
Oh, spoiler alert, we're fighting Iris.
Oh!
Right now! And what's she holding? Is that the evil energy from Mega Man 8?
These are energy resources.
Oh man, I wish I could voice Dr. Light now. I wish I had the opportunity.
I'll try and do this without using energy tank.
Iris's own mech armor.
Okay, I'll do it.
That's a third line she uses. I very rarely hear her say that. What did she say? Alright, so you pretty much want to keep striking her until that purple diamond comes out. That's her vulnerable spot. Oh, she's shooting her lasers.
Yeah, that's a tough attack to dodge, even at the best of times.
I would recommend just like...
Oh, yeah, I kind of fucked that one out.
Alright, energy tank.
Yeah, I didn't want to use it because I'm saving it for the general. I mean, that was a pretty poor first attempt, I must admit, but we soldier on.
I'll wait a bit. I'll have a little spin.
Okay.
She said that line again. Like, because the two lines I hear her say is, "Forgive me, Zero," and I'm trying to remember the second line. It's had something to do with her brother. But the third line, I very rarely hear her say it.
Oh, damn it. I was too impatient. Impatience got the better of me.
Ooh!
Whoa! I dodged that like a pro. And then I just got hit by the fucking...
Come on. Come on, you got a good thing going. Don't screw it up. You are kissing that laser on the cheek.
Yes, I am.
At that rate, you're gonna have babies with it.
There we go.
There we go. Alright, now time for the most infamous cutscene in the game.
We're gonna shut up and let the viewers enjoy it in all its glory. Robot boobs, sorry.
That's okay, Zero has them too.
Hang in there, Iris.
Please, stay away from Replifos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
I just got me
Iris, there's no world just for Reploids. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist. With you.
Iris! 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 Iris!
Why is it supposed to happen?
No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on! What am I fighting
Oh my... That is so unintentionally funny for all the wrong reasons.
I know. For a supposedly serious moment.
Like, the voice delivery, it makes it so unintentionally funny, but the other reasons are that we barely saw any relationship between Zero and Iris. It was only implied that there was something going on between them. We knew nothing about Iris's character. We're nearly done.
Oh, we've been watching something funny.
We've watched something funny.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how the new Red Dead Redemption 2 came out?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got a Facebook Market thing, yeah. You know how you can put photos on it?
Yeah.
Show the game in, or whatever you're selling. Someone's selling.
Oh, damn it, I got really impatient there.
It's okay, there's a full health right there.
Oh. Okay.
Also, one thing I should mention for my good friend Kate Blackburn, if you're watching this, she mentioned in this game she played, Project Cross Zone, like it was pretty much a crossover with Mega Man characters and Namco, I want to say. Anyway, X and Zero made an appearance in there, and Iris came back, and it was actually kind of a nice little send-off.
Now this is where I may want to use my E-Tanks, because this boss can give me trouble.
Oh yeah. Well, with Zero especially, because this guy's really easy with X.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you have the twin slasher, it is. But with Zero, the twin slasher ability is a dash, and you can't exactly dash when you're like
When you're...
aiming for the head.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can't duck in this game.
Can't.
And I fucked that one up.
Oh, he's doing the fist attack again. Also,
Okay, at least I've got
robots
some room
can...
to jump.
Well, okay. This isn't such a big issue in a game like this, but robots can die. I mean, can't they just rebuild Iris?
Yeah. They must have left the plans somewhere.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, just about snuck a cheeky hit on him.
Very cheeky.
Oh, that damages you?
The exhausts, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's moving. Alright, so just slide down the wall and hit his head.
That worked.
Alright, hoping he'll do that again. Oh, yes, he is.
Oh,
Go on.
yeah.
Go on.
Do this more, General. Be cooperative.
More. Do it
Oh,
more.
well, okay, I should refrain from, getting hit.
Ooh, that's a new way to do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa, crap! I pressed the wrong button.
there we go. There we go. Whew.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Don't get distracted by the music.
Unfortunately, this is going to make me draw parallels to the General and Bin Laden.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I swear that wasn't my intention.
Okay, he's doing that attack. I've seen him do it with X's face, like, it doesn't even...
Okay, so I actually didn't need the E-Tank. Well, that's just typical. But...
Well, we'll refill the E-Tank in the next level.
Oh yeah, of course.
Lol, James is a hippie.
And to be fair, I think Sigma is easier with Zero, so...
Oh yeah. We're not... Yeah. No, we're not spoiling anything. Everyone saw Sigma.
Yeah.
Do you mind turning that down a bit?
For God's sake.
It's because they don't like push.
Alright, so... Oh yeah. Of course, there's the boss rush. Should we take turns crushing bosses?
Let me think. Yeah, sure. I mean, you're going to end up fighting the final boss anyway, so...
There we go, come on.
So who have we got first?
Magma Dragoon. Again, get some popcorn, beer, drink, snack, whatever you want, because this is pretty much the boss rush. We've got nothing else to say about this.
Well, you're able to beat Magma Dragoon with a smaller health bar, so...
Got him.
Okay. I must admit, I do sometimes forget which gate leads to which boss, so...
Alright. I pretty much memorized them all by now. It's pretty much like, you know the order they're in on the menu, that's pretty much it. So, that'll be Frost Walrus.
Okay. Probably it'd help to have an easy one after we've not got such a full health.
Jack, definitely a PSP. Looks like an emulation thing.
Yeah, I like to get some cheeky hits on him every now and then.
Same here. Just because I don't think you can really damage him with the fire sword when he's sliding like that.
Yeah, don't do anything stupid.
That walrus. Okay, so who should I pick on next? Ooh, after I get the energy stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see, someone I haven't picked on yet. Jet Stingray.
Now his weakness would normally be the ice attack, but because he's quite a fast mover and it's a downwards attack, it's a little tricky to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Jet Stingray is very optimistic, as you can hear. He's just like, yeah!
Yeah, you'll want him to trigger him to fire out the mini stingray, because then that gives you more opportunities
I'm
to...
surprised I dodged that.
Very strange that the water's green here. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but I mean, it looks acidic.
Alright, the dive bombing stingrays. Got him. Alright, so get the energy thing. What boss are you going to pick on?
I'll try and go after one of the ones I haven't taken on.
In that case, I recommend that one.
Okay then.
That will be Storm Owl.
I'll be owl.
No, do not.
Attention.
Barris, I beg.
And he's got quite a loud stomp. I nearly said stump. What am I thinking?
Yeah, that got close. Ah, I can't. Okay, what should do him?
There we go, that's the owl done.
Yep.
Why is everyone always making fun of me?
We were just making fun of the owl.
No, everyone who's pretty much a dick. A man like me, he's always picking on me.
Okay.
He picks on everyone.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know how lethal I can be.
I think
so
he does, but Lee's
hold
pretty
on
lethal
a
too.
tick. Hold on a tick.
Check out what the fuck you do.
What have we got left?
Oh, this will be peacocks.
Spider the
I
peacock.
feel like I'm missing context now. What the hell happened?
Alright, this time I'll actually be showing off his weakness.
Yeah.
Choking at the irony in this game.
Imagine if Elsa joined the
Now,
X-Men.
usually Peacock is weak to Split Mushroom's weapon with X, but because Zero can't get that weapon, he's weak to the Flame Sword.
Why do you do that?
Oh my god. No, you don't. Gotcha. No.
I say of all the Maverick weaknesses for Zero, this is the only one that's, potentially breaking the fight, really. Because, I mean, the others do stagger them, but they still put up a decent
I like the pose. He's like, oh my. Alright, so let's see, there's 3 bosses left if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna get the beast out of the way.
Oh yeah, because you got a full bar of health, it's the best idea.
Yeah, might as well.
The beast.
And the harlot. Ow, that wasn't good.
Watch out for it.
That's a tough attack as well. Ooh, okay.
Hey. Oh, really? Oh.
It's not over yet. It looks over.
You're really pushing it. Alright, watch out for his counter attack.
Ah.
Counter attacked.
Okay, I'll try him again.
Yeah.
Why am I still doing this? Why am I still doing this? How did the pineapple win a race? I'm not even out enough.
Right off the bat.
Tough attack.
Oh, yeah.
At least when he roars, that gives you some room to breathe. Ah, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it does that twice.
Counter attack.
Oh, that wasn't good. That really wasn't. Okay, I'll do one more try and then I'll do a different one if I fail again.
Yeah, as we said, like Slash Beast is one of the more difficult bosses with Zero.
Okay, third time lucky, hopefully.
You're going to... Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I'll have them.
Yeah.
Homemade brownies, I made them.
You know it. They're gluten-free, aren't they?
Please roar more often. Give me a greater window of opportunity. Oh.
It's almost difficult to tell with his sprite, but Beast, Slash Beast actually does have an eye patch.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the Beast taken care of.
Yep.
And it wasn't Beauty that killed him this time. Okay, so I'll, actually, you know what, I'll do the mushroom.
Save Spider-Man for me. See, that's why these Mavericks can only work in the X series. If it was in the Classic series, they'd have been called, like, Spider-Man or Batman.
Yeah, and they'd get sued.
Mind you, they didn't for Aquaman.
that was really pushing it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if the X series can get away with lightsabers and Boba Fett. Oh, come on, that should have staggered him. No, you don't. You're not getting a chance.
You tried to do the tougher attack, and now you'll be punished accordingly.
Bad mushroom.
Didn't even get hit.
I feel like grilled mushroom for breakfast. How about you, Tom?
I'd say so too.
Alright, all that's left now is the spider. I still wish that rolled up newspaper was a joke weapon.
An hour and 15 minutes of brisk pace.
Spider!
Okay, I missed that opportunity.
Nice, you got him twice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recall. I think I don't want to say it. I may have. I want to remember. I may have hit him a third time, though I can't remember. I don't think I did. I'm just talking out of my ass.
Ooh. I think this is where he does the...
This is the electro web attack.
This attack's easier with Zero than with X because he has a proper way of attacking the ground.
Yeah. He has better coverage against the little spiders.
Oh.
Yeah. You would actually think that electric web would damage you, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Okay, so that's the boss
my
rush
work-
taken care of.
My work here's done, so it's all on you now.
Okay. Sigma, let's do this.
Do this, bang.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
What's interesting about Zero's story is before the fight, you get a bit of
Sigma, it's a little late for Halloween now. Halloween's just passed, dude. You wanted to destroy them. Allow me to remind you that I was once the leader of the
Could be a little bit early. In another perspective.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red maverick that wiped out Carmen's unit?
He's inside the
Leader
door.
strike.
Out now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Yeah, so X4 was really... no, it was the first game to actually have animated cutscenes, which is a big bit of a step up in production value, because they look pretty good for the time.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, despite the voice acting, the animation is pretty good in quality.
I mean, especially when you compare them to X7's rather lifeless cutscenes.
Oh yeah. X8 was a little better, but... No, the X8's cutscenes weren't as dynamic as this. But it kind of saddens me that the production value kind of went down with X5 and X6.
Yeah.
Well, with X5 especially, because X5 used a lot of stocked images.
And of course the scrolling text, but
That got grating. But yeah, like, as we're seeing from here, Zero actually used to be a Maverick, and Sigma was the leader of the Maverick Hunters. And he was Zero was made by Dr. Wily, who was the villain of the classic Mega Man games. No, Luke Skywalker gave me that lightsaber. God damn. I mean, I'm trying to think whether this is just as gruesome as when Double sliced up those Maverick Hunters in X's story. Because I know that's supposed to be oil, but that color is so damn close to blood, man.
yeah.
And he punched out Zero's lights.
Yeah.
Also, it is heavily implied that Sigma's encounter with Zero right there is what caused him to slowly corrupt into a Maverick in the first place. Like, Dr. Wily put a virus inside of Zero, and the moment Sigma punched that jewel on Zero's head, the virus could have transmitted itself into him.
That makes sense.
Also, this reaction, Zero, you were a Maverick? Just,
You told him! You should have known!
you were a Maverick, Zero. Wait, you were a Maverick?
It's like even he can't believe that.
Okay, so, final battle against Sigma. Are we ready?
I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
Tremble with terror, you are.
This first phase is pretty easy.
It is. Hey!
Just set fire.
Stop that! That's for messing up my cosplay, you dick. Hey, stop it! My mother made me this cloak.
I just heard epic sax guy and I couldn't resist.
Hey. Ooh.
Ooh!
Yeah, I was a little too presumptuous there.
Okay, one more should do it.
Yeah. You'll pay for messing up my death cosplay, you dick. Alright, so I believe with X, he's weak to Spider's weapon.
He is, yeah. But I don't think he's weak to the lightning strike.
Oh god, no! The scythe hit the floor.
Oh yeah, you don't want it to do that.
No, you don't want it to do that, because those boomerangs will follow you everywhere for a short time. You want it to hit the wall. Like this.
Oh yeah, that's much easier. Somewhere. There we go.
There we go. Sliced his head.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's a pretty good position to be in for the final battle.
Yeah, right next to the exploding body. Oh, health. How many times is he gonna die? Iris is waiting for you. Too soon, man. Too soon.
I'm afraid she's gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Okay, so he has these Power Ranger Sigma heads. Go Sigma Rangers!
Alright, try the slash dash on there.
I guess.
Well, once you're done.
Alright, these heads have
The blue one's the easiest,
yeah.
because that's all it does.
There we go.
I like it when you shoot that laser because it gives you more opportunities to.
Yeah.
And if you do that, then it's even easier. You've already taken half of his health.
Oh. Go away! No!
No.
Okay, so. Okay. Ah!
Okay, use an E-tank if necessary.
Oh,
Oh, just in time.
oh, phew! Okay. Fireballs. Come on, shoot the laser. Yes! Okay. I should, hopefully, do it.
Do it.
Yes!
Do it.
That's that form taken care of.
Yeah.
Now it's just the slime.
Yep.
Slime Sigma. Ah! No! Putting me in your mouth's disgusting. Hey. I'm almost tempted to do that creepy ass song now, but I won't.
That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, so apparently Repliforce were going to start their perfect utopia in a giant space cannon. Okay.
Takes all sorts, I suppose.
But, here we go. So, the cannon's gonna fire down at Earth. What are we gonna do? General, you're in the right state. You can stop the weapon. Ah, and that's X4 done and over with.
Yeah.
We'll just check out this cutscene.
You know, that's kind of the X games that I've seen. They always seem to like killing off the new characters at the end.
Most of them.
Yeah. Like usually in a way to stop the final hazard.
As
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all.
Iris.
Iris! Please stop.
Well, that was a bit of a downer, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, no matter who you're playing as, the game really doesn't end on a happy note.
No. Oh, that was X4. I'll give your final thoughts on this, Tom. What did you think?
Well, Mega Man X4 has continually been my favourite game of the series, and playing it again reminds me why. Just, the level design, the music, the selection of Mavericks, it all just ticks my boxes.
As I said before...
And I love playing as Zero fully.
Oh yeah, I do too. As I said before, and I'll probably say again, X1 is still my personal favourite, though X4 does pretty damn close, especially when I'm playing as Zero.
I'd say X1's my second favourite as well, so they're two
Yeah.
best.
Like, if I want to play X at his best, I'll play X1, and if I want to play Zero at his best, I'll play X4. X4, like, I really enjoy... The levels are very nicely designed. Zero's a lot of fun to play. X's weapons, like, they're alright, though I think X1's selection of weapons was better.
But the one thing I do give advantage to this game is you are allowed to use your weapons in conjunction with your Mega Buster. So, for example, if you
that was the first game to do
So, for example, if you have Rising Fire selected, you've got both a straight shot and an upwards shot at your disposal, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Now that's a neat thing to have. But yeah, like X4, I will gladly go back and play again. It's my favourite of the PlayStation 1 trilogy. And this has just been a nice breather after my buggery of an X6
if I
live
was
stream.
you probably agree with me, but if I was to rank the PS1 X games, it'd be X4, X5, then spacebar, X6.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Oh, it's 4 o'clock now. It's pretty much 6 hours till we finish for good. I better
At some point in that 6 hours, I'm hoping to live stream a couple of hours of Super Mario Galaxy.
And I'm gonna go away and cry in a corner in a fetal position after I've played X7.
Guess which one of us is gonna have a more fun time?
Have a good night, everyone.
Oh, the game's thanking us for playing.
Oh yeah, thank you for thanking us.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed our live stream here. This was definitely a lot of fun for me, especially after playing X6. I really enjoy live streaming with Tom, especially after we live streamed Sonic Mania last year.
And this time I got to get in more on the action.
Yeah.
So to speak.
I have this.
Alright, well.
Then I have this.
Oh, just get a little bit of text here, I think it's so, yeah. The battle has ended. For some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. 2 different people, 2 different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead 2 hunters to tragedy. The future is coming.
Epic foreshadowing.
Except... X3 was really the first one to do this. It's just like completely out of nowhere at the final text. They say X must destroy Zero to save mankind. Why?
Hey, that was fun.
It was, yeah. Now I better start unplugging, switching this off and unplugging it so I can further torture myself. See you guys later.